Everybody, your afternoon. It's noon right now in New York. What's up? How's it going? I'm Dharma. That's what's going on. The whole tribe is in a really, really good mood. Okay, we've been doing the yoga. It's amazing. We've done some really awesome meditations to advance ourselves more spiritually so that we can do the tarot for yourself and talk to your guides for yourself and ascend for yourself and all of those things. It's so good. It's so good. But this is daily tarot. So it's tarot, it's channeling, it's Lenormand, it's tribe time, it's fun. It's meant for about 24 to 36 worth of energy from whenever you watch them, not from when they're uploaded or from when it starts playing out for you specifically. I just saw the green woman. I mean, it feels like good vibes are in the air. The moon is in Aqua right now. We did a daily moon. Somebody misses you real bad. They're sick of missing you. They're just not going to do it anymore. Right? It is shiny, happy people. Oh, oh, oh. And the sun is out. Right? Even though where I am, there's snow on the ground, it feels like it's a sunny day. It's a bright, shiny, happy, whatever. It's good times in the neighborhood, okay? Wow, we got this on the moons too. This is a grumpus. All right, big grump ass. He's an old man. I have back problems. Or shoulder problems, or every time I see this card, I'm like, what are you looking at? Like, seriously? What are you looking at? This is the dude who yells, get off my lawn? And you have another character here who's looking at him like, what? That's exactly what I was saying. Like, what is your problem? Like, seriously though, what's your problem? Like, why can't you try to see it my way? We can work it out. This one here is silly. They are a gnome. They could have like sandy color hair. They could be barefoot. They could have like rosy nose, rosy cheeks, whatever. Maybe even have on a boggin. But they're all, I don't know. We can work it out. This is a change your viewpoint. Trying to say this to Clint Eastwood while you're standing on his yard. Doesn't necessarily agree with you. But what is their problem? What's your problem, old man? The loons. Well, first and foremost, they're just like you. Birds of a feather. I heard the protective 3. But I don't. It's a deep commitment. It's family. It's family. Right there it is. That's the word I was looking for. Family. This one is Grumpy Uncle Joe that huffs and puffs and grumbles. And this one is like, we still have to invite him to dinner. He's family, whatever. She's family. We can work it out. Somebody wants to be really like amiable, appeasable. I don't know what words I'm hearing. The firefly and the hummingbird. So somebody has, I mean, this one here they're magic. They carry magic with them. They could even have magic in their pockets. What's in your pockets is, right? They are just, they have, it's a rapid response. This person is able to, I don't know, lift up the mood of people right away. It's like they come in and they're like, looks like we have a grumpus in the house, and then they would be like, do 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 do, like, and do the, they would break the mood. They're a mood break, a tension breaker. This is what this one does, and this one's all like, they don't want to smile. They don't wanna. Stop making me smile. My whole body hurts. But they're doing it anyways. They just, they're magic. It's like, it's almost like a magic trick. It's the attitude of this person. This is one of those people that you just can't help but smile around. You just can't, like, you know, you're just like, you're a clown, but I love Juggles the Clown. They're so gentle. And it's a magnetism. It's an endearing quality. It is, it's like, they can slip in and out of, they're just able to twist the way, to twist the outcome. It's a beautiful thing. It's grace, it's poise, it's silliness. It would not surprise me if Temperance came out, because it's the perfect blend of everything in order to just, we can work it out. They just, I don't know, it's very sweet. They want you to change your viewpoint, or you want someone to change their viewpoint about just how they see things. Someone could have like terrible anxiety, like the mice, the anxiety mice just eat away at them constantly, nonstop. They're just always stressed out. They could be really like, you got the sun here, so that's ego. It's the basic identity. This could even be somebody whose spirit guides have been trying to chomp away at them. Like, you're a spiritual being, wake up. And they're like, stop fucking talking to me about spirit, my body hurts. And they're like, wake up in there. Realize self-realization. Have the realization. You're stardust packed into a suit of meat. You're special too. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Me too. It's in a sense, they might be scared. Like, I don't want to see across the veil, or I don't want to see this relationship. I'm supposed to be mad at you. I don't want to do the smiling. So stop making me fucking smile. Stop looking at me, Swan. Let's get the Lenormand out, because that's probably where this is going. Tell me about the change of viewpoint and like what this tension is that we're trying to slice. It's a man. See? This is just an anxious person. And then someone's like, I got it. I think I figured it out. They're like mad with ideas. They're like, okay, check it out. This person that I love or have this bond with or that I work with or that I in one way or another am attached to for whatever fucking reason, okay, they're clearly having downloads and they are receiving it as stress. So I'm gonna fucking get on the Google and look up all the things that you can do to de-stress a dude. To de-stressify. I'm gonna do that. And they're fucking like turning on YouTubes and it's all theta, beta, weta, alpha, whatever, omega, how to reduce and change your whole fucking DNA. Zwam, zwam, zwam. It's like in the air and it's all like calm and whatever. And they're just like cleaning up and like a clutter-free house is a clutter-free mind, blah, blah, blah. And then gets it all, you know, however. And they're like, see? This one here is like, you did all that prep for, and it feels like, oh, so what? To like, to, why? Because I'm so whatever to blah, 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 stress in your face. And they're like, no, listen harder. Listen harder. Grab their face. The subliminals don't work if you don't fucking believe in them, man. Listen harder. Okay? Stop being a stressed out mess. All right. And we're like, okay, back to the fucking drawing board. Okay, because they will come back. They'll keep coming back. They're the geese. But they're a stressed out mess. That's the mice twice. So just, okay, for who, okay, so let's back the train up. We're talking about Daily Tarot. Fun, cute story with a gnome and whatever. But basically, long story short, you have a person in your life who is an anxiety-ridden mess. And their anxiety is not your anxiety. However, so step one, we talked about the energetic bubble and what we're allowing in and all of that. But that doesn't mean that you can't still be around people that you love, that you know have their own issues. All right, this is someone who's very sweet and gentle. That's probably why the Empress came out with the elephants. I see that you are having a, I don't know, you need a mental health day. Is that fucking PC? Is that what people say? So long story short, because I'm sweet and nice and I'm the Empress, I'm going to fill my house full of relaxing vibes and like give you like a lavender cigarette or something. I don't know. But my point is, and then you might get met with, do you think I need like coddled? I'm such a whatever. And then they're like, all right, take it down. This is dealing with someone that you love while they're having a bad day. You can take it off like that. It's basically like that. And because they're not, whatever their fucking problem is, they're not handling it well. What does it matter with this person? I heard my back hurts. Like I keep hearing it. You might notice a lift of energy. You just might notice it come up off you a little bit in a real way. Yeah, because both of these people, everybody's suddenly on board. And you're like, all right. It's like all of that goes on, and I don't know if it's like a light bulb moment or something clicks, but it feels like a touching moment. That's why it's real gentle, or however this is, because you can. It is the moment where you can tell that they're trying, or they can tell that you're trying. Or you see that they see that you saw them. and it means a lot. It's sweet. It just is, if that makes any sense. It's a moment. And it's like, I remember when we fell in love. Do you remember the time we first met, girl? Or later on, like way later on. So 6 of Wands, 2 of Cups. You might just be standing around talking to somebody. They could have really long hair. Queen of Coins. And I think some kind of conversation comes up about money. 2 of Pentacles. So it feels like a dynamic. Okay, hear me out. It feels like a dynamic where you and someone that is your age-ish, like 2 adults, are standing around and there are younger people around. Whether it could be students, it could be at work, it could be your children. And we're like, something's off. Somebody might have blue hair, or like want blue hair really bad, or they could wear it in like little cutesy girl like pigtails. They might tell you something about another one of the kids, or another one, like they're, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, what's that? She's just sitting there. She might have like a basketball or something, and she's all, so-and-so said blah, blah, blah about so-and-so, whatever. And that truth. And she's like, say what? And there's the other one sitting there like feeling all sad or depressed or whatever. It feels like activate mama bear mode in a real way. It feels like, how can I rephrase that? It feels like you're given information about somebody that you love who's younger than you. And you're like, I don't know. It makes you feel for them. Justice. Okay, and then in the meantime, you might get another message. It feels like I heard bloop. You know the sound that the things like they make when they hit the water? Bloop. But it feels like almost like a wishing well. Someone could be making a wish in a well about you, and you hear the bloop. But but more importantly, it feels like a very gentle message, just in response to something that you said, or it could be after 5. They just want to say hello, or let you know that they were thinking about you, or they just might, it feels cordial, right? So and they could be right around the time that you're having this conversation with these like kids or whatever. In the same moment, you could be like, bloop. I don't know what all the blooping is, okay, but there it is. And you might like sit in a parking lot for a minute like, wow. What was the thing that we felt like, I don't know, an Aquarius could be involved? Somebody wants to like win. Feels like sporty, like sports. I don't know, but it also feels like they might not. It just feels like a moment, and it almost like it came out like that so that you would know that those two things happen at the same time. What's this Two of Cups here? That is that might be the one, because the mice came out again. You might just be worried about this person. And you might not necessarily be worried about their mental health or whatever, but more so, worry doesn't have to be the right word. It's careful consideration, because if this person is wound up all the time, there's a solid chance that they might make you wound up all the time. Which, if you're, in your own mental like balance, whatever, you can maintain that. But also, as a Libra, I'm looking at the other side. The fourth scale here is that should you have to work so hard to maintain peace within yourself because you have a wildcat, right? Like, that doesn't necessarily balance, but it just feels like this and then this and then this happens all at once. There's balance. All these change happen all at once because of balance. What was the thing about the bloop message where they text you when they can? They had the opportunity. The Emperor. You might have been waiting for this person to text you, and like they would just they just are fucking solid and steady like a rock. They're slow as hell. But they will. It's the Emperor in Temperance. They'll text you. They might ask if you're gonna, like, I don't know, be able to see them or something like that, and you're like, I don't know. It just feels like a little text. It feels like it's reassuring, though. It's a little text that makes huge waves. Huge waves. Huge. Why do I keep saying that? Why? Why? It's like such a huge wave that it like lifts up your anchor that you might have with the one that you're considering whether or not you can handle their intense amount of anxiety with. But why? What is that even? But it's not. It feels like it's not now. It just feels like it was a huge wave. They just want you to know They might be really emotional when they talk to you. You're like, what's wrong? They don't like being away from home or something like that. It's a huge wave. It's a huge wave that might rock your foundation. Did we talk about that on the moons this morning too? Then the next day or two, like things were going forward with one thing and then you might self-destruct it because some big old wave comes in and like knocks you off kilter. And it's like judgment moment. You need to know where you're going. Because once you drop that anchor, you're going to drop it. It's the bear. The Wheel of Fortune. It's like divine fucking timing. In a real way. And that's why it makes such a huge wave. Because I'm like, oh, it's nothing, blah, 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 blah. And you might just take it like that. Like you're hearing, like, and I think that's why this whole series of messages came out like this. Like, okay, you're dealing with trying to maintain your calm with this one who you are accepting of, however, with them. And then you go and you, like, there's this swirl with all these people that are younger than you. And you're like, okay, And then in the meantime, somebody's like, hey. And you're like, okay, hey, like, wow, maybe in another lifetime or whatever. I hope you're having a good day, whatever, blah. And then you sit down, and then you're like, did I just talk to so-and-so? Like, did that just happen? And then, whoosh. It's all coming back to me now. Oh, geez. And then, so what do you do? What do you do in a moment like this? It feels like you get hit with a wave of emotion when you least suspect it, which now I suppose that you're suspecting it. But it is like, what do I do? What is the advice on that? Page of Cups. Hear them out. You might be pleasantly surprised. Fucking Ace of Cups. The Lovers. What is the advice on that? I don't. It's like they. How do I fucking explain that? They like throw love at you, but they withhold pentacles. And you just don't know where it's going to go. I don't know. I can see why it's a huge wave of emotion. I can't like get past it. What's going on? Oh. So, I mean, it feels like after doing all the damn work to move on from them, here they come a-wassailing. You've basically started completely with something else. And they might see it or whatever, and they just, like, barge in. But it's the lover that you would choose. King of Swords. They might have really blue eyes. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know what that's all about. All right, can we get in the morning? In the morning, in the morning. Knight of Cups. So, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Swords. Justice and the Lovers. So are we gonna do this or not? The Tower. What's the offer here? It's an offer. $555. So you might get some kind of really she might get some kind of really awesome, I don't know, offer or something like that. But you have to go around someone else. Dip and dodge. Or something like that. I don't know what that's all about. Is there any other messages? Somebody is coming forward. This wave thing that comes forward might just, it might just be the ticket. It may have just even have been something that you needed to hear from someone in order to put you back on track. Okay, it could be a lot of things, but it's the White Rose of Hope. You're suddenly feeling like an impossible situation is no longer impossible. And it's a good thing. All right. That's all I got. Oh, can I get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving this energy? Completely inner transformation. Exactly. It's an unexpected wave of emotions. All right. That is all I have for you guys. I love you so much. And I will see you soon. What do we have going on? I'm doing private readings. No more group sessions until next winter. Yoga is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you miss it, you can rewatch it on Zoom, or you can join the Yoginis membership side. Sundays, Siddhi's yoga was freaking awesome. We took a peek through the veil so that you could see what was on the other side. It's kind of amazing. And then join us on Facebook for random shenanigans. And then there'll be a daily moon on Wednesdays. We'll have a new moon reading. We'll probably do a PJ party for that one. All right. Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah, exactly. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.